Okay, look. When gas prices jump, you still gotta work. So suddenly you're cutting back on everything from family vacations to cell phone minutes. Well, here's a thought. How about cutting back on gas? Here's how. The Ford F-150. It gets 23 highway miles per gallon. That's the best. So you can get the job done and get a break at the pump. Yeah, how's that sound? This is the future. This is the Ford F-150.
Hello and welcome to another edition of AQHA News. I'm Billy Lofton. The inaugural American Quarter Horse Association Novice Championship shows have exploded with entries, so just as a reminder, due to the overwhelming response, we've modified the schedule and added an extra day of competition. Both the Smart Pack West Novice Championship and the Neutrina East Novice Championship shows will now start a day earlier on Thursday, October 4th, and will run through the 7th. More than 1,900 entries are set for Las Vegas in the West Show, while 2,900 entries are set for Murfreesboro in the East Show. Visit AQHA.com/novice championships for more information like style forms, RV maps, patterns, schedules, and much more. Monday marked the deadline to enter the Bank of America Amateur and FedEx Open World Championship Show, set for November 2nd through the 17th at State Fair Park in Oklahoma City. There are some exciting and positive changes on tap for this year's show. AQHA has teamed up with the World Conformation Horse Association to offer a new class showcasing the great sires in our industry. 14 stallions enrolled in the WCHA Breeders' Championship Futurity Program will be represented by 3 horses each, competing in a halter class. The way the class will be judged is equally exciting. The attending audience will get to text in their selections, and those text results will be included in the final tabulation. So be sure to be in the audience during the Get of Sire class to make your selections and take part in judging the class. Another set of changes were recently approved by the AQHA Executive Committee. These changes affect the rules related to approved equipment allowed at all AQHA approved shows, along with the structure of fines and penalties to be assessed to violators of these new equipment rules. The equipment rule changes are based on recommendations made by the AQHA Animal Welfare Commission and will become effective November 1st in place for the 2012 AQHA World Championship Show. The equipment rule changes are an effort to protect the welfare of our horse and to improve training and show practices. It is important that you become familiar with the new equipment rules. Visit AQHA.com to learn more. And while you're online, you can find out more information about the World Show, like the Ride the Rail, Ride the Pattern clinic schedule, details on the World Show sale, and the new Get of Sire class, reserve RV spaces, see who the judges will be, and much more, all at AQHA.com/worldshow. Ruidoso Downs was the stage for a record-breaking performance by champion AQHA, winner of last year's All-American Futurity. AQHA dominated this year's All-American Derby field to complete his sweep of the All-American and to surpass Stoley's winner to become American Quarter Horse Racing's all-time money earnings leader with more than $2.5 million. AQHA is a 3-year-old gelding sired by champion Trace Sace. He is last year's champion 2-year-old gelding and overall champion 2-year-old, and is owned by the partnership of J Bar 7, Cluck, and Benson. He was trained by Dwayne Sleepy Gilbreth and was ridden by jockey Roy Baldiaz. History was also made in Salina, Utah at Region 7's Regional Championship, as they not only welcomed AQHA's new Ranch Pleasure class, but the first cowboy-mounted shooting at an AQHA Regional Championship. Region 7 offered mounted shooting in open, amateur, and youth, and concurrent Regional Championship, AQHA pointed, and CMSA sanctioned classes. Here is your Built for Tough calendar of events. Coming up October 2nd and 3rd, it's the Scottsdale Classic in Scottsdale, Arizona. A couple of days later, the All-American Quarter Horse Congress kicks off in Columbus, Ohio. Congress runs October 5th through the 28th. September and October are filled full of AQHA trail rides and new AQHA Trail Challenge events. From Amarillo to Denmark, you can escape for a relaxing trail ride or step up and compete with your horse. Visit aqha.com/riding for schedules and details on both the AQHA Trail Challenge and AQHA Trail Rides. Get out there, log your hours, and earn prizes for time in the saddle. If you're passing through Amarillo, home of the American Quarter Horse Hall of Fame and Museum, stop and view America's Horse and Art, the museum's premier art show and sell. The America's Horse and Art exhibit runs through November 10th, but if you can't make it to Amarillo, visit quarterhorsemuseum.com to take a look and purchase art featured in this year's show. Finally, a couple of annual deadlines are approaching. November 30th is the deadline for stallion breeding reports and the nomination deadline for the AQHA Incentive Fund, while December 1st is the deadline to apply for American Quarter Horse Foundation scholarships. Visit aqha.com/foundation to learn more about these scholarship opportunities and how to apply. That was your Built for Tough calendar of events. As always, you can subscribe to or pick up the latest edition of the American Quarter Horse Journal for expanded event calendars. Don't forget about AQHA's various social media platforms such as our Facebook, Pinterest, and Twitter pages to stay informed on all the happenings in the American quarter horse industry. If you're interested in any of the stories featured in this episode of AQHA News, visit aqha.com/news for more information. Thanks for watching. For the American Quarter Horse Association, I'm Billy Lofton.